So there's two things I want to talk about in this week's lesson. Chad Barron, one of our students, had some really good questions that he posted for us to answer this week. So I wanted to go thoroughly through those two questions. The first one is, should I get an eBay store? If I'm starting to sell on eBay, is it worth getting that store, or should I just stick to listing things one at a time? And there's two major reasons why, in my opinion, you should definitely get an eBay store. The main reason is you're going to save money on insertion fees. So with eBay, every time you post a listing for sale, they charge you an insertion fee. Usually it's around 20 cents for those fixed price listings. When you have a store, an eBay store, whether it's the basic one, the premium one, or the big anchor store, you get a certain amount of listings per month that have zero insertion fee when you submit the listing. So let's talk about the pricing structure on the stores. For a basic eBay store, an entry-level eBay store, you're going to be paying $25 a month. Now, within that eBay store, you get 250 fee-free insertions. So 250 of your listings you can put on eBay as those fixed price listings per month for free. You don't incur that 20 cents fee. So let's take a look at that. It costs you $25 a month for the store, but you get 250 free. If you were to do it without the store, it would cost you $50 to list 250 listings. So just based on that one principle, if you're going to be listing 250 things a month, or even half that, you should definitely get at least the basic store on eBay. Your other two options for eBay stores is the premium model, which is the one that we use. That's $75 a month. Or if you sign up for a year contract, you do save a bit of money there. And then there's an anchor store, which is $350 a month. You really don't need that kind of a store unless you're pumping out a ton of listings. And then the second main reason why you should definitely get an eBay store if you plan on being a serious eBay seller is because just for having an eBay store, your final value fees are less. So that fee, that 10% fee that eBay takes off of your item, if you sell something for $10, eBay takes $1. That fee overall across the board is lowered 4 to 9% when you have an eBay store. And that varies by category, but you get that savings just for having an eBay store. And that's just a couple of the reasons. There's a ton of reasons why you should have an eBay store. There's a lot of stats tracking that eBay gives you that shows you, how much money you're making per month on eBay, shows you how much money you're spending on shipping. You can also do stuff like run promotions on your store where you can offer 10% off on certain items. You can even pay for sponsored listings where you'll pay 5% extra to put your listing up in the search rankings. So there's a ton of reasons why you should have a store. Inventory management is another reason. Guys, if you're at all serious about selling on eBay, you should definitely get a store. At least get the basic one. It's only $25 a month, and if you're listing 125 things a month, you're going to need it anyway. So next question. The eBay's global shipping program. How does it work, and should you use it? Quick answer to that. Yes, we do use the global shipping program. We only use it on items that are not delicate and do not break easily when shipped overseas. So we use it on clothes, we use it on shoes, we use it on soft goods. We don't use it on glassware or breakable stuff or anything that is not allowed to be shipped outside of the U.S. according to eBay's terms and conditions. So stuff like gun parts or weapons or certain healthcare stuff you can't ship overseas. So be wary of that as well. But yes, we do use eBay's global shipping program, and it works fairly well. We've used it a few times and it's worked fine. When you sell something on the global shipping program, it's the same way as if you had sold it within the US or within the country where you are. You're going to ship it within the country. So when you go to print out your shipping label on eBay, the address will already be in there. You ship it to a distribution center that's usually within a 5-state radius. As an example, when we ship something through the global shipping program, if it's a item that fits in a flat rate box, it's the same as if we ship it, in a regular transaction. It costs us $8.15. If it goes in a padded flat rate, it costs us $5.90. Does not cost us any more money to use that global shipping program. So yes, we do use it on those not delicate items. And in that same scope of things, Alaska, Hawaii, Puerto Rico, and U.S. territories. It does cost more money to ship to those places. We do not ship big items to those places. So if you have an item that's a larger item and you want to exclude those from allowing people to purchase from those states, here's how you do that. So changing the shipping exclusion rights in an eBay listing is really easy. When you're listing the item, you just scroll down to the very bottom and you'll see it says right here, excluded locations. Click on create exclusion list and they're actually already there for you. So if you have a larger item, you want to click Alaska, Hawaii, US, and probably APO as well, and then save and close, because those are the ones where if you have a larger item, it's going to be super expensive to ship to. And places like FedEx and UPS don't typically ship to those places. So just switch those on and you'll save money. And again, if it's not a larger item or if it fits in those flat rate boxes or flat rate envelopes, that doesn't matter. So that's the same. If it's a smaller item, don't worry about excluding those Alaska, Hawaii, and Puerto Rico. You can definitely still ship to those states in those flat rate boxes.